Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Huh? So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Oh man, I wish I could find a way to better advertise Apothic Press.
Just back it already.
Whoa, Crom, what are you doing here? What's this? The Madness Roku Network? Sponsorship? 1 month of playing your 30-second ad on the network 3 times a day? Oh my gosh, for $20? And you can't beat that.
Just back it already.
All right, Crom, I'm doing it. Awesome. Hi, I'm Tanner Hurley, founder of Apothic Press. I back the Madness Roku Network, and so should you.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
What is Path of the Pale Rider anyway? Is it a comic book? No, that's not it. Is it this? What the heck is Path of the Pale Rider, man? There's no way this is right. How about this? I have no idea.
We can rob a bank.
Oh, it's this.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic Related Madness proudly presents Madness Tuesday Morning Brew. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. I am so excited. It is Tuesday. I have my coffee here. I am well caffeinated, but let me just say, first off, happy Halloween to everybody. Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year because there is no gift giving. It's just about dressing up in shenanigans and scaring the crap out of people, which is kind of my bag. I mean, yes. So we are here today. I'm so happy that today is Tuesday and Halloween and the slice and dice. We are going to smash a pumpkin today on the show. I'm so excited. I have been working on this smasher. My dad is in town, so we put together something, and we have some safety precautions in place. Remember, people, I am a professional, and do not try this at home. I will remind you when we get there. But anyway, before we get to the smashing and the slice and dicing, I would like to bring in my friend and co-host today. Surprise, you are listed as co-host today. Corissa Grant. Hi, bestie. How are you? Good morning.
Woo! I'm good. I'm ready for my campaign to end so that I can start the next one.
Right. Oh, man, you got to pass the torch today. Carissa's campaign for Worthy Chaos 1 through 7 ends today. And Max and Atrocity Press are starting their Kickstarter today for Human Hunters number 4. So hopefully he'll make an appearance and you can pass the torch over to Max today. But if y'all haven't seen Worthy Chaos, where have you been? What is this? 110 minutes to go. Kicking butt and taking names. Didn't you have 118 backers last time, or was it?
No, that was you.
Oh, yeah. I was like, 118 sticks out in my mind for some reason.
Yeah,
So
I had 115 is my highest. So this is my highest. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And money's looking great.
Yeah.
Great. We're hoping a few more people will jump on. Remember, we have some cross-promotional art between Path of the Pale Rider and Worthy Chaos Redemption. So if you backed Path of the Pale Rider number 4 and you hop on this campaign today, surprise, you get an additional piece of art from the minds of Corissa and myself.
It's in the update if you want to see the picture.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Free print available. Click that one. And then it's a second print. There it is.
There it is. That's beauteous. Everybody who is interested.
I'm going to get metal cards made out of them. Just saying.
I want one.
I know. I'm getting you one.
Okay. In that case, I will be happy.
I'm now obsessed with metal cards. I'm going to be getting them all. But then I realized that it was like 200 of them. So we're going to like this one's going to be the next batch, I think.
Nice.
January. Yeah.
Good morning, Green Ranger C. Wheeler. Hey, welcome to the show. I'm so glad to have you on. Today's a great one to be on. We are going to smash the crap out of a pumpkin. Good morning to everybody. You'll have to come and tell us how to pronounce this name, sir. I believe you are Polish, which I am also Polish. So nice to meet you. Today is a slice and dice. Of course, happy Halloween. John Westhoff is here. I didn't get my rock and roll hand, but I did get some laughs. So we got a treat for you today. Mr. Nobody is here, plant-based meat replacement nuggets, because you can't go anywhere without having some of these.
Chicken nuggets.
Nice.
Kind
Oh,
of
it's
a
also
thing now.
like 10 years with my husband, but that's not really as important.
What?
realized,
There's
I
someone
just said-
here in the back.
What?
There's someone in the back.
Woohoo.
Ready?
Nice.
Hello?
The ghost of comics past.
Yes. Yes, because the past is where it was. Now, indie comics rules the roost.
Is the what?
It's the way it is, guys. Look, Miles is not the guy.
I like Miles.
Miles, look, Spider Kid, fine. They could have ran with Spider Kid, and they could have Miles Morales their way to fandom. To call him Spider-Man, to give him an origin just like Peter's.
Well, that's the whole point.
No, they should have just called him Spider Kid. They could have ran with that, man. They could have ran with that and let him grow older and grow into the mantle, maybe. But they blew it by just taking everything Peter
Spider Boy
and giving it to somebody else. That's not how you write comics. That's lazy.
Apparently they did. They did do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's good, but they did. Hey, Ryan, good morning. Yeah, Brian brings up a great point. We have Corissa today on the show. Not only is she my bestie, and today she is my co-host, we are celebrating her Kickstarter and her 1-year anniversary in indie comics. And what a year it's been, man. Don't forget to watch The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown tonight. We're gonna smash The Great Pumpkin in a few minutes. So he's gonna meet his maker. But Corissa, 12 months, man. How do you feel about it being in indie comics?
Where that crap.
I think it's funny that I've been on every show says, congratulations, I can't believe you got 7 issues out. Technically, I've gotten 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, technically, you're done with how many? Yeah.
I've got 10 because I have the first original artist. Then I have the prequel issue 1 and the spinoff issue 1. So technically, I've had 10. Hi. But yeah. So, but yes, but only 7 matter right now. So
7 that people have seen, but there's still more coming. Absolutely.
Only 7 Paths of the Pale Rider.
What did you miss the commercial, Jeff?
I did. I missed it.
That's Jeff's favorite thing, is asking, what the heck is Path of the Pale Rider, man?
I got to give a shout out to the Green Ranger Wheeler. That's my friend Cheyenne Wheeler.
Oh,
He's
cool.
been a friend of mine since before the madness.
Nice.
Okay. We were in
choice.
previous
The Green
groups.
Ranger was always the best Ranger.
And I agree.
He's been around. He's been a member. He's one of the founding members of the madness. He's been here since day one. We were friends before that, probably been friends for about 6 years. He's a wonderful comic fan. You know, Cheyenne, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. Absolutely.
It's nice to see a little bit of Twitch action because I don't get much Twitch action. So
I don't have a Twitch, so I don't know action on Twitch. Yeah, that's a different kind of Twitch, Jeff.
Just my palsy acting up.
I was gonna say Tourette's, but yeah.
We call it the palsy where I'm from.
Call it the Twitch.
Shit, fuck.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Speaking of which, what is the show about today? I just saw the link and popped in.
Yeah, no,
No clue what's
we're
going
hanging
on.
out. People get to celebrate with Corissa, her 12 months in indie comics.
Oh,
and,
congrats.
Yeah, it is good. Isn't it? And then we're counting down the Kickstarters. There's Worthy Chaos, and then there's a couple other counting down, and then there's another one starting, right?
Human Hunt.
I talked with Max yesterday.
Worthy Chaos. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Now, Laurie, I got to ask you a favor this evening.
Yeah.
I have appearances on John's Longbox and Jay Doyle's show.
Yeah.
At 7 and 8. and somebody has to run some kind of a launch for Max, or you know what I mean. Make
And
sure
I
he gets
probably
admin.
know. I got
Huh?
kids. I got
I
kids.
know. I'm just like, I'm trying to get this campaign. I gotta go on other shit. I gotta go on other
Yeah.
things. You know, I mean, I can set it up for him, but he's, you know,
Max
I'm
doesn't
not
know
gonna
how to
be there.
Max knows how to push the buttons.
I'm not gonna be there. I'm just saying, you know, not unless he does it after 9 or so. Because
It's always good to wait for the last day.
Yeah.
I still got $2,000 to go, guys. I don't have the luxury of doing a show for somebody else.
Yeah, no, you need to go do this one. I know Max knows how to push the buttons. He pushed the buttons before for D&D when we were playing.
I know how to push people's buttons.
You're great at that.
I know how to push the history eraser button, the shiny, bright red candy-like button. Can I resist? No!
Push the button. That's me when I start the show. I'm like, oh, I'm pushing all the buttons. Yeah, so a couple of really good campaigns. Everybody needs to check them out. The link was here. If you're a creator, if you're a fan, if you're LCS, there's all sorts of places for everybody to come and get on the ground floor of a Roku channel. And there is nothing over there like what we do. So we would be the only one capturing those views. It's a great place to be, man.
Ground
people
floor, a
copy
whole
you.
new frontier.
It's a whole new world.
That too.
You got to see
Thank
the
you.
potential,
Thank you.
guys. The opportunity is there.
Ryan, we
Like
can
the
do this
early
on
days
your
of
show,
YouTube.
not on my show. Ryan's always like, answer this. And I'm like, no. So easy. A caveman could do it. That's right. You could join the Roku. Just push a button. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, we're so close, man. We could do it. I don't know. I just think maybe more time or people don't understand or not sure what it is,
I
but
don't know. We talked about it for 2 months out here. The campaign's been live for 2 months. I think everybody knows. Okay.
even though it was live for 2 months, we saw a majority of the backers show up in the last 10 days.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we've got like 23 since Tanner made that ad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 30 days in or 20 days in, 28 days in or something when he made the ad. So the problem here is obviously that people, I don't know if they don't have faith in what it is we're trying to do. But look, there's 54 people that do have faith in it, right? And that's not counting the people who have donated stuff that hasn't been claimed, that they also have faith in what we're doing, or they wouldn't have donated stuff to try and help us build this.
Right.
When you got people like J. David, Drunk 3PO behind what you're doing, Mike Barron's behind what you're doing, Chuck Dixon is part of your network. This isn't something we're just going to fly by night, guys. We're funding it for the whole year. We're offering you the option of using our StreamYard and saving yourself some money on top of joining our network. To me, it's a no-brainer. Either way, you get free StreamYard for the year. But what do you?
Why is Ryan putting this on me? I already put money in there.
Yeah, there's StreamYard, there's
Why
art
can't I have
commissions,
a brand? I would have more.
We've all
money.
donated. We've all done.
there's
We've all given.
collectibles, there's
Have you
comics
donated?
out the wazoo.
Mr.
Jeff is going to
Gracie,
draw you.
your own.
Jeff will
death.
draw you in whatever horrible death scenario you want.
How would you like to horribly die? I will make it
For
happen
50
for
bucks,
6
Jeff will draw you.
lucky people.
There's Max.
There's
Good
Max.
timing.
I mean,
Good timing.
What's
What's up, Max? Good morning.
Max,
Yeah.
I have 2 appearances tonight, bro, on
Okay.
other shows. I want to set your launch up, but you're going to have to do it. I'll send you admin.
Launch. It's already launched. Man, it launched yesterday. I
What?
told you that. That's why
No,
I
you
was-
said
We
Halloween
have a
night.
launch party tonight or something? Are you doing a stream?
I mean, I don't have a stream to do, but we can do one for sure.
Well then,
You told us you were launching on Halloween night, bro. That's what you told us.
human.
Well, it was going on the 30th.
Ooh, it's already 50%. You're at 57% funded. You launched it today?
Launched it last night.
Last night.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Look at this.
Some of those
Bam.
people over there need to come help out the Roku thing. Come on. You know.
It's doing quite well.
Hunting.
Yeah, 50 backers right off of, not even 24 hours is amazing.
I know.
Where's your stretch goals? We
We
can go look. I'll go look somewhere. Oh my goodness, I saw something there.
Some help us.
Whew, I got an eyeful. Just in a split second.
They're all covered up. It's all covered up by the atrocity press head. So you
Is that it?
Yep.
I was like,
Come help Max hunt the humans.
There's a lot of hoo-has on this one, Max.
Yeah.
Yep. Lots of nudity.
There's a lot of hoo-has on all Max's stuff.
Well, this one
No.
this one has a lot of nudity in it because
Quick, Pops, put some tits on the Roku thing. It works. Sex sells, damn it.
Because they're in a they're
You
in
could be smothered by boobs. Jeff will draw it.
I will draw boobs. I will draw so many boobs.
You could be smothered to death by boobs. Jeff will draw it.
Oh, Corissa, I'm sorry.
That's maybe that's not a horrible death, but
I
it
got
still
boobs.
counts. I'll let it slide.
Not in my campaign.
It
I
sounds
know, but
like
still, it's like, here, come on my show, and then we're like, at least you can feel my pain. When I play D&D with these guys, I'm just like, oh, good Lord, sausage fest.
Laurie, want to watch me draw boobs for several hours?
No.
Hey, look, some more boobs landing on this guy.
So anyway, we were saying.
Oh, that
boot
was
to the
fun.
head. Boot to the head.
I got pimp slapped out of that one.
I was like, keep talking, Mr. Bracey.
No, but they're it's the Salem witch trials. So they kept all those girls naked in prison when they were doing the witch trial, so they could keep investigating their bodies, which is basically just a bunch of. It was just a bunch of ways for them to behave like deviants. So
nope. Gotta check you for Satan's mark again. I know I've already looked at you 6 or 7 times, but the devil is sneaky.
He puts it in places you're not supposed to look.
Exactly. So what's been going on?
Well, I was
Corissa?
just thinking. Yeah, say hi, Corissa. It's her anniversary.
Back to the star.
I'm not the star. Laurie's the star. I'm here.
Special
to
guest today,
Make her
Carissa
look
Grant.
prettier.
I got worthy
You're a
chaos
special
around
guest
here
star.
somewhere. I've
Yeah.
got
I'm up. This is issue 7.
wow. Yeah, I've got like the first 5, I think.
Yeah, I think you have maybe. Or first
Well,
3.
You
Three?
can
I
still
don't
get
remember.
2 more, Max. Because the
I
campaign
could.
doesn't end for 94 minutes.
Yeah, this
no.
is the last. This is the final issue in book 1, and then book 2 starts January 8th.
Good. My
Hey,
goodness.
who did
Yay,
that,
Green Ranger plays D&D. That's great.
Who did that wonderful piece of art we're looking at right there? Because that is nice.
That is
Yeah, that's
Erwin, I'm not going to
fantastic.
say his last name, but Laurie can if she wants to scroll down. There, whatever that name is right there.
Erwin
Right under the
J.
picture.
Rosa.
Yeah, I remember
Gross.
when that got posted up on the Twitter, and I had to comment on just how gorgeous that was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
can
looks
have-
fantastic.
Yes,
Then she
yours
wanted to
is actually
scratch it all
big, but
up.
it's only by like 1 or 2.
Oh, as I
Now,
recall, that was
wait,
part of what
wait.
it was. You had a poll over which cover you
This-
thought.
Yes,
Was,
that's what I was
gonna
going to
be better.
ask you. Which one did you choose? Scratches or no scratches?
Cheyenne, we play every Friday morning live right here on the network, bro. Every Friday morning.
10 o'clock Eastern.
So do you play scratches or no scratches? Did you
No
pick?
No scratching.
I picked no scratches.
Chef?
I picked no scratches. I thought scratches were cool, but I picked no scratches.
Yeah.
Max, you're with me though, right? Scratches for sure.
Yeah, I like the scratches because it makes it look a little more. There's a little more creepiness factor to it.
Yeah.
Cut out jeans. You just wait till it gets worn like that, and then you're all set.
Need it enough so yours looks like this.
Right.
Gives
Like
it
The
that,
old, the old
yours
school,
will
roll it
also
up
be
and put it in your
scratches.
back pocket.
That's right.
This is currently no scratches, but will eventually be scratches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you get 2 for the price of 1.
There you go.
Yeah, I have the metal one here. The metal one is
Ooh.
no scratches, mostly to spite Laurie, but pretty.
I love
that's
metal covers.
Aw.
I love
Yeah.
metal covers.
Yeah, there's
Those are
also
just
the
so
metal.
amazing.
I don't know where the hell it is. I have the metal somewhere. I have the metal card for it too. I should probably find that.
When we had Ed Benez do a cover for us, we did his in metal. Did 10 of them. And they were numbered and everything. It was pretty cool.
Are you guys ready for the smashing?
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
When are it, people?
I would like to announce that the winner of the
Oh, what's
pumpkin
the
name
name? Yes.
is Ichabod Craven. Ichabod Craven for the winner. Which is poetic because it's a Halloween name, and it's today's Halloween, and it's a pumpkin. So Ichabod Craven is the winner. And
My head canon is still Billy Corrigan.
yeah.
I'm surprised
the
it
problem
wasn't
with
like
the write-ins is that people write them in and then they put them up on the list, but they've already voted. So a lot of people are having their own write-ins and don't write for the other. It's like you got to keep visiting the poll, then keep voting as the time goes on. So like all the write-ins were so good, but they usually only got like a couple votes because people were like, "Oh, I voted already," and it's like, go look again.
I'm surprised you didn't get like Pumpkin McSmashy Face or something. You know,
We got something close to that. I mean, let me see here. Let me read off some
Someone
of
had
these
me
names.
in there.
I mean, with them
Yeah, I think that was John.
Yeah,
with him being a gourd, we could have just called him Mr. Squash.
Oh, it was close though. Look, well, Ichabod Craven ended up with 80% of it in the vote off. All right, so here are your names, right? So I put Barry Allen, Star-Lord, Laurie Grimes. I did a Ramsay Bolton to try and stick with the Game of Thrones theme because last time it was Joffrey Baratheon, Jar Jar Binks, Smacky McPimple-Tickle. I'm gonna guess that was Rich.
Yeah,
Jar Jar Binks was getting a lot of traction for a while there.
Jar Jar Binks got a lot of traction on the Survey Monkey. So there's 2 different ways to vote because not everybody that's a backer from the Kickstarter is on my socials. So I sent out a survey with same options, but to all the backers. So there was like probably 10 votes for Jar Jar Binks on the Survey Monkey. There's only 1 on the main survey on the Facebook, but I combine all the votes. So Ichabod Craven and Jar Jar Binks were tied. Crompkin, I like that one. Pops put that one in. Pumpkinhead, Logan, Elongated Muskrat, Dr. Steve Brule, why? Gordissa Plant.
Disappoint.
Gordissa Plant. I was like, who's that? I was like, Gordissa Plant. It's like, did you do that, Corissa? She's like, no, but it's freaking hilarious. I have a sinking sensation that it was John Westhoff. Flush Gordon, Chris Pine, CD Sam, and of course Billy Corgan. So some good names. The Sledgehammer definitely won hands down. The Fantasy Machete was a close second, and there was like a 1 or 2 votes for the plethora of knives. So those will still be options in the future. You still could see the Fantasy Machete show up maybe the next time we run a campaign. So
Sledgehammer still going to be special.
It is, yes.
Awesome.
And I have safety precautions in place. I made sure my hair was back. And if worst case scenario, I have to jump into the pool. So I'm going to go ahead and log in on my phone and mute my own stuff. And while I go downstairs, please feel free to show off anything else that you would like to or talk about campaigns. And I'll flag you guys down. I'll do the symbol, when I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my Pikachu suit on. Hopefully it's flame retardant. It's not.
Can you spray some fire retardant on that thing?
I might need to.
I don't know exactly how flammable that
It probably is pretty flammable.
If it's polyester, that stuff will melt to you like napalm.
Well, that's why I'm real close to the pool and I'll just jump in. That water's gonna be cold though, man. It was 36 degrees last night.
It's gonna be 29 degrees tonight.
Ew.
I have to put heaters in the van for tomorrow.
It is
Not
30
happy.
degrees here currently.
Cherry, you're just in time. We're about to smash and splash. Yeah, baby.
I live in the sunny south where it's
I'm in the south.
only
Wow.
61 degrees. I don't know what you
Everybody
people
share
do with
this
your
out.
30
Now's the
degrees.
time. Now is the time. Share the stream out so that everybody gets to see Laurie do this. Because
Yes, indeed. Let me do that.
once you see her do this, then you're going to want to run over to Roku and purchase that smash ad that she offered.
Oh
on the
yeah, I
Roku.
got smash ads available. I'm so excited.
Okay, look.
All right,
after
here
you
we
see
go.
this, you're going to go, yeah, I want one of those. I want one of those. I want to ad like that for my campaign. See, and you go back in. That's how we do this. Dum, dum, dum.
Smash!
King of the
What's
universe.
What's the name of the pumpkin?
Ichabod
Ichabod Craven.
Bob Craven.
All right, I'll be back. We go downstairs. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun. Here I come. I have a small crowd in my kitchen that are here today.
Really? A small crowd of kids or adults?
Adults.
Adults.
Are they all going to come outside and watch this? Does one of them have the fire?
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Come on, Wi-Fi, work with us.
Switch it over from the Wi-Fi to the 5G. Think we're gonna lose her.
Yep. Come on, Laurie.
Up,
Here you
up.
go.
just for a second, I go outside.
Yeah.
Look. Is that a good spot?
Closer. Get closer.
I don't want to get too close. There's going to be flying
You're
pumpkins.
going to have to get closer. You got to get in there where we can see it.
How's that?
There you go. That'll work.
Okay, now we're talking.
That'll work.
The cameraman in the back is in the picture, just so you know.
You don't need sound.
Guys, down already.
Laurie. The cameraman in the background is in the picture, just so you know.
That's fine. I'm making
Okay.
sure that the camera doesn't fall into the pool.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know.
That's it.
I'm just letting you know. He's in the picture. We can see it.
I know. Or you come over here.
I mean, if we're lucky, we'll see him catch fire too.
Oh, I want to smash. I might have a ton of.
You want this? Fine. I'm hoping we don't have to use it. So me too. So,
You probably won't. It's just a precaution. You know that
Oh, come on. Just pour it all over the pumpkin. Let's do this.
Nothing ever goes wrong when nerds just try stuff.
You see, this is why warning labels are lame. If there was a warning label on stuff, we wouldn't do stuff.
hey, how does this work?
I would.
the viewfinder here. To look through here.
Oh, okay.
In honor of Johnny Knoxville and Gallagher, I smash thee.
Yep, this one's good. Could be good. Good.
I might have done two, not enough.
Not enough. It's soaked in already.
She gonna set the chair on fire and everything. Watch.
Come on, just use some gasoline. It'll be cool.
Gasoline, Jack.
I've been putting out fire with gasoline.
All you need is some diesel fuel and a whole bunch of styrofoam.
Nothing like some toxic fumes.
It's a hunk of
Let's
burning
add to that.
sludge.
Guys,
We're helping, Laurie. We're helping.
I'm not.
Please share this out. Please share
The
this
one-
out
the
now
one true
quickly. Share this out now quickly to all your friends. Tell them shit's about to go down. You don't want to miss this.
out.
Yeah, the wind is blowing.
The
it
wind's
out.
blowing too much. It blows it immediately out.
Oh, bummer.
I know.
Zippo.
Look.
You need a Zippo. It won't go out. It'll light it.
Like
You
it.
need a Zippo.
Yeah.
I could totally light that fire.
Actual lighter fluid for like the barbecue on it.
Yep.
Now let's hope I don't miss. Are you guys ready?
Light your smasher on fire.
Just light the pumpkin on fire. Come on. Pour some lighter fluid on the pumpkin. Set it on fire.
Probably gonna blow
Use
it
your
out.
body to block the wind.
You don't have to do that. I said you don't have to do
Oh, it's happening. It's going down.
Why do people listen to my crazy suggestions?
You and Elon Musk, he made a flamethrower and he said that people don't buy it. It sold out in like 20 minutes.
Why do people listen to my crazy suggestions?
I think that's the dog's Christmas.
It won't light.
Aw.
Oh, well.
Divine
Hey.
intervention. Divine intervention is saving her right now.
Good the night before.
So
Too windy in Texas. Just
Who's your
crush it.
daddy?
Crush it.
Yeah. I give
Come on,
up.
you're in Texas. I know
crush it.
you've got a shotgun with some of those dragon's breath shells. Come on, like shoot that thing. Explode it with fire.
All right.
Pledge.
Molotov
Oh,
destroyer.
medic.
Talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it some more. Just
And
'cause
now
we
remarkably everything catches fire. The fire was inside you all along.
Hide the pumpkin.
Needed Buzz with his flame bolt.
There you go.
There you go.
That's a pretty
Here
handy
comes the
smasher
shot.
you've made there.
There you go.
Yay! I don't know, like with the hood down, she almost looks like she's wearing a hazmat. Now I want to see a hazmat guy in a movie show up in a Pikachu suit.
I used to work in hazmat suits. They are not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to
I didn't have hazmat suits, but in the army I had
Not four.
I had the mop gear,
Yep,
which was
not four.
yeah, boy, that was a lot of fun in the heat.
Standing around in 115-degree heat with all that charcoal.
And we will.
Man, so first you're wearing a big, thick, like cotton suit.
Knew that was
Then
good.
you got to wear the gas mask, and then you got to have the hood from the gas mask over you, and it's all strapped in.
Rubber gloves, the rubber boot cases.
Oh, God, you want to hear a gross story?
Always.
One of my buddies, he pulled his straps too tight on his gas mask, and it was like pressing on his temples, and he ended up puking inside of his gas mask.
Oh, gross.
Oh, well, it gets better because, they hadn't gotten the all clear, so he just ate it.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, he's like, I can't take this stuff off. There might be stuff out there that kills me. He's like, and he said right after he ate it, he looked up and he saw a bird flying around. I was like, damn it, I could have taken this thing off. There's nothing out here. Do
There
what
you
you
go,
gotta
Laurie.
do.
Next time you can just throw a Molotov at it.
Ooh,
The Destructo Cam was fun. I liked it. That was cool.
All right, go back upstairs.
The
Alas,
specialized
poor
sledgehammer
Ichabod.
looks cool.
The what?
The specialized sledgehammer looks super cool.
Yeah, we needed
It looked like something off of like Silent Hill or something.
And she's dead till she gets back. Yep, dead again.
All right, I know. When I go inside and outside, it like switches from the network to the Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
Like it has Destructo Cam.
Oh, some of you guys might have missed it, but I think Doc seen it the other night. I finally caught the deer on camera.
Yeah, I
The
saw it.
what?
Yeah, the neighborhood deer that run through here every night. I finally
you
caught
sent
one
the-
of them on video. I finally caught one of them on video during a stream. It was cool.
Very cool.
And then there was 4.
Oh, she's here. She's here.
I went to take out the trash at like 5 in the morning. One morning, there's a doggone fox running down my neighborhood. Oh, look at that!
Was it cool?
Carissa.
It was
Look,
smashy.
I want 120 backers. I want 2 more right now. Come on. Come on. You guys know how we do this. Share it out. Tell everybody. Carissa's thing's closing right here. 77 minutes to go. Get in. Get it now. There's beautiful, all kinds of cool merch. Beautiful metal covers. She's got it all.
Those metal covers are sick.
She's got like the Polito list of merch. Just go look at it all. Get you something good.
I also added metal cards to the add-ons.
Did you? Yay!
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
See, look, there's a shit ton of cool stuff on this campaign. Go check it out.
Oh, and I added a Hellhound, so there is one more Hellhound plushie, even though it says it's sold out. There's not.
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah, there's one left. Yeah. Because
I really like how Kickstarter put those the anchors on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we all
that
understand
was-
how to use them.
Yeah,
right?
that was
Look,
really good.
they
past
don't say
issues.
anything. They don't say anything about it. They just change shit and like, there you go.
Yeah,
change.
exactly. I
Yeah,
know.
that
Really
was
good to bring it
annoying.
up.
Yeah.
And they changed it while I was building my Kickstarter for my number 4. So half the stuff was up, and then I was adding things using the new story builder or whatever, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. And then
Yeah,
it was
screwed
different.
everything up.
Yeah. And of course, my OCD is like, take it all down and put it all back up because it needs to be the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
My neck is killing me.
You know, Carrie, we are gonna figure out the fire. We're gonna do it. I just couldn't do it on the spot. Apparently, we'll need to.
We didn't start the fire.
We need to beta test that at some point.
You need gasoline, then it won't matter if it's windy.
I just get a flamethrower. They're legal.
Good morning, Bone.
Oh,
What's up? What's
I
up?
vote
morning.
flamethrower. Just saying.
it's either that or I just needed to douse the whole thing. But I didn't want to like the stool it was on was wood.
Oh, well, I would do that.
That works.
Yeah.
Wood burns.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what-
then I didn't want to light it on fire. Is the
It would have
thing.
been really easy to just get something that it wouldn't have mattered if you burn it to put it on, and then set
Yeah,
the
like,
whole
I need,
damn
like, a
contraption on fire. That would have
stump.
been.
I need like a big stump.
Sacrifice the stool. It would have made a great conversation piece when people are
Worth
coming
it.
home like, why is this blackened? Well, there's a
Just build a
story.
little crappy thing out of a 2x4 and some plywood to hold it, and smash it. Set it all on fire and smash it. Don't put one of your nice chairs under it. Put something under it you can set on fire.
That's a good point.
You know, like
I
the
think I need
neighbor's
to do
dog
it
that
when
won't
it's
quit
a little
barking.
drier too. It was-
Like the
everything is
neighbor.
really wet. We've gotten so much rain. Everything
You're
is
one of those
moist.
dogs.
Nothing wanted
Yeah.
to light.
I would
It's
just,
been
I would
raining.
just build a
raining here for
reusable,
like
burnable
3 days in a row.
Just throw a Molotov cocktail at it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll light my grass on fire. Unfortunately,
That would have been metal, though. Metal
maybe
like
if
those
I could find
covers.
like a big
Good
gravel space or something. I don't know. Like do it somewhere where I can't really cause damage to my house. I don't want to burn my house down.
When I was in Iraq, these guys
That's
threw
what the
Molotov-
fire
Sacrifice
extinguishers for.
for a better show. So if you
This
have
would be a
one
better
in your
show if
house,
there's risk of burning my house down.
one of those
That's
things
what
you
the
wanna do.
fire extinguisher's for. It's
We
not
did
like
Well,
you're
get
going
the
to be
fire
out there with a
extinguisher, but it was
flamethrower.
like lame,
when I
lame,
was in
lame.
Iraq, someone threw a Molotov cocktail at us,
Oh,
and the bottle didn't break.
oh.
So it just landed and rolled around a little bit, and the thing was on fire. So we just threw it back.
Like, you dropped
Did you
it.
manage to break it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
ours broke.
Here's how you do it, asshole.
Whip
Who's up, Al?
Oh.
Al.
What's
Hey.
up?
You can also get some ad space over on Al's. You can get ad space over on Al's channel too on the Roku network, you guys.
Yes. Al, did you see me smash the pumpkin? We needed a. Oh, speaking of, we were talking about this when my phone switched. The sledgehammer. So I did smash a pumpkin last year just to do it, right? And the sledgehammer is heavy, but it's the head of it is just round, and it goes right into the pumpkin. You know what I mean? Because it's so heavy, it just goes boom and goes in. It doesn't
Right.
explode. So that's why we needed to explode the pumpkins. We had to add the piece of wood to the front of it.
You need to create an introductory video, like have the hammer laying on some sort of thing, pan past the hammer, pan past the pumpkin.
Oh, I like that idea.
Just set it all up, put some music behind it,
Mhm.
and just be like, now it's time to die.
I can make this happen. In fact, that's why we were filming from a couple different angles, is so that way I can go back and edit it later and do make like shorts.
Yeah, well, I was just saying like an introduction for like when every time you do
every slice and
smashing.
dice.
Yeah.
It needs a slice and dice intro.
Yep. This, talk about the weapon. This knife is a K-bar. It's super cool. It's used by the Marine Corps and blah, 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 and then take it in there and go to the town on it.
Ah, I see. So give like the stats of the weapon.
Yep.
Like stats of the pumpkin. It's a gourd.
Versus gourd. 1 hit point.
Gourd.
Armor class 2.
Armor class 2. Really good at becoming pies and jack-o'-lanterns. Skills include nothing.
Good at scaring away the spirits of the dead once
Good
a
at
year.
rolling down the hallway. Smash ability 1 through 5.
With the
Yes,
proper
I like
enchantments, can become Cinderella's coach for the evening.
See, I love Max because he always comes up with these great ideas for like mini videos for me. And I'm like, I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in video production too for a while, so
Yeah.
did
So
a
you
lot
got-
of that
You got
stuff.
the eye for it. Carissa, show off your plushie. Is this the
Which one?
Yeah.
Well, this is the Hellhound. There is one left because there's only 2 available. And he's got a broken horn, so this would be the Croc one. And there's only one more Anubis. That's it with his 3D staff. And I think there's 2 more skeleton birds that are available because one was sold. And I think that's all I had on this one. We sold like 3 or 4 plushies this time around. They're all hand made and designed by us. Not made by us. We're not that cool, but they are designed by us and then made by my plushie queen. So
get to work making those plushies, you underachiever.
You stick her in your basement, like get to work.
Turn your home into China now.
Right now, she's working on our which Laurie is Laurie's favorite, the salamander monster plushies for book 2, the zombie plushies with straight jackets that work. Because she asked me a stupid question: would I want working straight jackets? And of course, the answer is yes.
Of course.
I don't even know why that was a question. And then, our vampire chameleon bats are also being made as we speak, which are bats that look like chameleons with wings and fangs, and they can merge with the background, so you can't see them until they jump you. So those are my favorites. So. But it's
I'm
just
sure
Oh,
this would be
hell.
fun for Jonas to draw, where he's just like a bunch of eyeballs.
I don't have a wrench
a
here.
surprise because one actually becomes kind of her pet, so he's gonna be stuck, drawing it for now on. So look,
I would just say, like, you don't know this, but like this scene is full of camouflage vampire bats. They're just all over. Like, yeah, a very subtle little line here, just to let you know there's one over there. That little squiggle over there, that's another one. I'm predator camouflage all over the
you
place.
just can't see them. They're
It was like that movie Velocipaster where they were like explosion here, and there's it's like
That movie is awesome.
my poor artist. I just finally told him, I was like, just FYI, for book 3, there's actually 2 whole new main characters that are added in. So
Nice.
for 10 issues, there's gonna be always 4 characters. So not sorry. Whatever.
right. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wear
monkey.
pajama pants. I saw him get up.
they may or may not be an homage to Leon and Claire from Resident Evil, but
What?
because there's 2 survivors in the town that they're trapped in with zombies, so they were kind of supposed to be like Leon and Claire, but we changed it. But to me, they're Leon and Claire. But Leon's more of an ass in this than he usually is. So.
Headcanon.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see them. I love when you throw in Easter eggs.
They look
Yeah.
suspiciously like Leon and Claire
Supernatural.
with a different color palette.
Right, exactly. I'm like,
All you need is to
no,
change
no.
things 25%. That's it.
that's the rule. I can do
Their
that.
hair color is different,
Yeah.
and their names are Lair and Cleon.
Yeah, my Easter egg in the last issue, 9, is just getting colored now, is the herb from Resident Evil. So
The green herb.
Matt made it green, but I was like, you gotta make it red because green's not obvious enough. And I was gonna do a blue, and then I thought now I'm mad that I didn't make something poisonous because I could have had blue as like a hint to what's to come. So instead, I made it red because the man-eating Venus flytrap is red. So now it could be like a hint to that coming, and also the herb from Resident Evil 2. So,
I like it. I'm like Laurie. I love Easter eggs. I love little details like that.
yeah.
One of my for a while there, I was a big fan of like Joseph Michael Lisner's Dawn.
Yeah.
And he would do things like there's like this line of people going into the afterlife, and you look at all these little tiny figures in the background, and like I noticed there's like Superman and Batman like in this queue. I was like, what? So, once I noticed that, I started like rereading all the comics, like looking for all the teeny little Easter eggs he was throwing in there.
Oh, every issue of mine has an Easter egg from an 80s or 90s horror. It could be another, but mostly it's gonna be 80s and 90s horror game or movie or urban legend. And also every single
Excellent.
book, at least one in each of the 5 books is an alligator or a crocodile. So, Laura, remember when I told you I just had to add one to book 2?
Yeah.
And I actually had an alligator monster already in there.
Oh, you already did. You're
Yeah,
like,
so-
I know.
So
It's
I'm
there.
like, I don't remember this alligator monster here,
Add
but now
another
we have
one.
an alligator in every book. Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh. See,
yeah.
Marco puts stuff in, and sometimes I don't see it until after it's printed, where I'm like, is that he put in a singing bass? Like there's a singing bass on the wall in the apocalypse. Like, oh haha, that's funny.
Okay, now I want to do I didn't want to do a comic where like somebody's reading a newspaper and like the main article is what is Path of the Pale Rider
See?
anyway?
And then I was just gonna say consequences to eating undead chicken nuggets, something like that.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
So
human
in Path of the Pale Rider, if everyone doesn't die, then everyone must go vegan, eh?
Plants don't die. Bugs don't die.
Bugs don't die either.
Yeah, I'm saying like chicken don't die,
Vegan.
cows
Right.
don't
Right,
die.
vegan.
Right? Yes,
So
and
they
it's a
don't
major
die.
problem because that meat is still moving.
And the
it's
locusts
harder
don't
to
die
filter
either,
it.
Max. The locusts don't
You gotta
die
be
either.
a
They out
vegan
there
and-
eating all the crops.
The bugs are still eating because the pesticides don't stop them.
Yeah, he
There
said
ain't no
vegan.
crops.
Vegan is
What
nothing.
in
You can eat bugs in
That's
vegan.
a terrifying
you can't
apocalypse.
eat plants either because the bugs are still eating the plants. In other words, there's nothing
There's-
to eat.
Dude, There's no
Fair.
food unless you want to eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
For
You gotta
people who
eat
do
stuff
not die.
processed to death.
Food that was made for the dead.
There's actually there is that lab created meat now, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
even
know
that
how
doesn't-
if that qualifies as anything. What food group does that fall into?
The
Lab
other
created.
It's the pink goop.
Yeah, the pink slime meat.
Pink slime meat. Yeah, it's just not even food. I mean, I guess it's like kind
Yeah.
of like having pika, where you can eat like couch cushions. You get sustenance from that.
I hadn't considered the horror of that before. It was like, oh, nothing dies, not bacteria, like from the biggest organism all the way down to bacteria. That is gruesome.
Yeah.
No
well,
more
I
bread?
mean, it can die. It just doesn't stop moving. It decays. So, like, that's why I was like,
I can make it stop
taken
moving.
over by bacteria. But it's not. It's the same. It's like bacteria will continue to move around, but it just can't like reproduce, or it'll still try to eat, but it doesn't need to. Stuff like that. Like viruses, same thing. It's like it could be dead though. It could be like, oh, your own personal RNA vaccine because the vaccine is dead, but it's still there. Or the virus is dead, but it's still there. You know what I mean? But I think it really is a big deal when it comes to food. That's like the biggest problem.
Does
And then,
everyone
of
still
course,
crave food though?
when they're undead, not necessarily, no. But like people understand that they're dead and what's happening to them, which is, I think, horrifying because you're sitting there understanding that your brain, and you start to question, you know what I mean? Like I would question every decision I made or question my memories, because that's what happened is that people will sundown, people will, even if you can remember what you're doing during the day, sometimes at night they'll forget or they'll act out or they'll lose time or I'm really close to getting my my short film going. I have a bunch of stuff lined up for it. It's going to be fabulous, but we're actually going to explore that.
So they're slowly rotting, right?
Yes.
So without bacteria feeding on you, your corpse would actually last several years without it breaking. Without something to break down the protein. It's just like a slow trip down to hell like that.
Yeah. And it goes faster in the beginning because obviously people don't know what to do. But as the condition continues, they try to, lengthen their time. So they might do partial embalming. They might mix chemicals and cosmetics.
This is so awful.
See what I mean? So they'll try to, and it becomes worse and worse for the undead, where it's like they don't even want them in the community anymore because they're dangerous. So they kick them out. They pick them up. They disappear them, Jeff. They pick them up in an unmarked van and they take them to who knows where.
Some government black site.
Yeah, exactly. It could be. I mean, there's commercials for these undead retirement communities, but have you not seen my videos, Jeff? Oh Lord,
I haven't seen all the videos, but the videos I've seen have been pretty outrageous.
I have a whole commercial for the undead retirement community called Giant Fox.
Yes, this is awesome.
And it looks like a commercial. You don't see anybody's faces until the end, and then there's an undead little girl, and then you're like, oh, that's what's going on. But it's brutal. They have these undead retirement communities that you can give them all your money that you've been saving up to get yourself a house, so that after you die, you can go live in the community with other undead people and not be like a risk. See what I mean? But if you try to go visit your family, they never answer the phone. Oh, sorry, we're booked today. No more visitors.
No, right? that wood chipper over there, that's because we had to clear some land.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with
it's not full of remains.
Disposal.
Right. But there's this whole undead underground built into the story that will help people escape a community and like get them to other communities that were like maybe okay with having undead people in the community. They hide them. They have their own like hobo symbol system that will, if you're running away, like it'll point you in the right direction of a town or warn you, don't go to this town because
I love the detail of the world building you've done here. like the thought and the research you put into this.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
she's
We
put
have
a
a
lot
fun
of work
time.
into it for sure. And you have to though when you're doing like all this multimedia stuff together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You really got to have a solid world built in order for it all to work together. And you've done a
Yes.
really good job with that.
Thank you.
All
It's
I know
fun
is
now
I'm gonna go rob a
because
bank.
yes, that's my brother. It's so funny. Because it's great now because what happens is that we have some short films done, and so the time crosses. So in the book, we went back in time and we were showing commercials. Like Jude St. Clair is watching the TV in issue number 3 and clicks through and sees a commercial for Pine Fox on Dead Retirement Community. And he's watching the news, and it's the news reporter that we showed in the second short film, which was the conspiracy theory where we interviewed
The one
people.
gets smacked by the van.
Yeah, at the end of that one, yeah. But it's not me that's in there, but it's my husband who played Lewis Landon, who's like the desk, reporter. So he's his mom is watching the news and she's watching Lewis Landon deliver the news. The cover of issue number 7, there's rioters wearing these arm patches, which were the rioters from the first video. So the videos lead to the comics, which lead to the riddles, which lead to the videos. See what I mean? It's a nice big circular.
It all wakes.
It all works together. Hiya, Mr. Nobody. You came back. Hello. So yeah, so Path of the Pale Rider is a lot of fun. And if you haven't dug in yet, Jeff, you would dig it. Because when you were like, I do art, and I'm like, really? And you're like, I draw, gruesome deaths. And I was like, I think we just became best friends.
Let
I
me
keep
tell you
forgetting.
something about gruesome deaths.
Yeah. I was like, maybe you need to draw something for me.
I'm so used to everybody knowing that I'm also an artist that I keep forgetting that you guys that just didn't come up in conversation. Because I remember
Yeah.
like when we first started talking to Madness, I think I posted a piece of art, but like that must have got lost in the messaging.
I don't know. I'm always running around like a crazy person anyway. But I mean, like we met through D&D, so we were immediately, D&D talking D&D. So it's like we played a commercial, but really got to see what my too. And you were like posting art on the Roku. I was like, what's this? Like, that's amazing.
Yes, I am a bit of a Renaissance man. I write, I
You're
draw,
back.
I dabble in
Go ahead.
sculpting.
You sculpt?
I'm not good at it yet. I dabble.
Yeah, I didn't know so many multi-talented people. Carissa,
Because I got into
You know that?
sculpting by modifying action figures to create action figures of like my own characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I got really big into making custom action figures for a while. I got my Avis epoxy and my sculpting tools, and I started sculpting the stuff I wanted.
It is epoxy.
Yep, Johnny makes his own custom toys himself. His custom
Does he?
figures. Yeah, he does all sorts of custom figures. He just like kit bashes a bunch of stuff together, takes the heads off of other characters, and
I think I saw this in Toy Story.
rejiggers it and
Yeah,
everything.
that's where the sculpting comes in, is to make the two disparate parts match. And there's terrific sites all about it. Like the Fwoosh network is really big on custom toy making.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many like crafty
What was
hobby
the guy's
TikToks. Just
Jen
rabbit hole.
Satomi. Jen Satomi is like one of the biggest guys who's has like great tutorials on how to kit bash and custom make your own action figures, how to paint, how to do all
Wow.
these different things.
I'm gonna be painting some miniatures for some people. I had someone request a fully painted one. So I have I have secret rewards on my campaign, right?
Oh, I wasn't aware of the secret rewards.
That's what the puzzles and the
I'm
videos
sorry, I'm
do.
busy too. I got lots of stuff as well.
Here's the secret reward from this campaign. Look, Jeff. Oh,
That's the best one.
Ooh. Oh, that is gnarly.
It was Big James on Dead Bear.
Oh, that's your zombie bear.
Yeah.
So I
That is
found a
awesome.
STL file.
I want
for
to
this
put that in my
undead
D&D
bear.
campaign now.
It's amazing. I know. So I know it's no longer a secret. I mean, I announced it already, but this was like 3 people back the secret reward tier from our last campaign, and their options was to get it just flat paint, just gray, and they could paint it themselves or to have me paint it. So I'm going to be painting some of these for some people.
Carissa's looking so cute with her little Anubis.
Look at that.
There.
Who did that one?
That's Pops by Chris.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that's Mr.
Yes.
Bohawk.
That's me. That is me.
Nice.
The gray version of it's good. I mean, before it was painted, I mean, it's a good looking little piece. Let me see if I can find the other picture of it. Chris is
Now, you
good.
said you grabbed the STL file. So did you have somebody 3D sculpted out for you?
It
Chris,
was already made. I just
Yeah. Chris
went
Brown
searching on the
is really
internet.
good at that stuff.
I think I found mine on.
I'm
My
trying to
Minifig.
learn how to do it.
all right,
Yeah,
check this out.
I'd have to learn how to use Blender. Hey.
Oh wow.
That's
There
before
it
Sometimes
is.
I like them not painted.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the option. I was like, "Do you want
he's
to
got
paint
the
it or
blunt in his
paint it?"
mouth and everything. Look.
Yeah, look.
I like the stance. The
hilarious.
stance has a lot of attitude to it.
Carissa, put yours back up. Let's
Well,
see
it's
that
not
there.
me. It's my.
I know, but I like him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. He's giant too. He's a giant.
He's the biggest one, but you can see his fur.
Yeah.
I just got my hellhound, a picture of my hellhound, but it wasn't cleaned up yet, so it looked like he was
It's
frozen
a
in
secret
ice.
no
but-
longer.
Yeah.
It's a secret no longer.
Secret.
Carissa
I've
has a
got
lot
a
of cool
secret.
minis and busts and figures on her campaign. It's the first time
I
I'm doing one.
have.
Okay, I'm jealous now. I want my own custom mini of me. I'm gonna have to get on
Yeah.
Hero Forge and make something.
I want to paint
cute
all of
angry
these
Anubis.
things.
You know
Oh,
what sold really well this time is
Which
those,
one?
There's only one left. I sold 5 of the embroidered bookmarks.
Oh,
That's the
Nice.
front.
Wow.
That's the back, and they got little skulls hanging.
cool.
So there's one left, but I'm gonna have more made, but a different design for one side anyway.
Who made those?
My plushie queen.
Of course she did.
I
She's
am
stretching her
supporting
legs.
her mortgage, but because of me, she's gotten like a ton more business. So down home textiles, they're on Facebook, and you can tell her I sent you. I don't get anything out of it, but I get to gloat. But I
Get a,
sent
Like,
you.
you get a
thank
better
you
deal.
for,
You get a better
putting my
deal on
kids
your
through
stuff.
college.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
seriously,
see a
she should give you a
finder's fee.
discount.
Yeah, I need a finder's fee because I before me, I didn't realize she's very professional. She's like, yeah, I do commissions. She had never done commissions before, and she didn't tell me until like halfway through like my 3rd order.
Liar.
Yeah, because we got in a little tiff because every time I ordered something, she would charge me a custom order. I was like, you can't for a custom pattern. I was like, you can't charge me every time or I'm going to stop ordering. I was like, because I'm spending $10 extra, I'll just not order anymore, or I'll do one big order. So now I only have to pay for the first time. I mean, you do it once and then you have the pattern.
Yeah.
Why would you? So she's like,
Exactly.
"I've
Yeah,
done
that's
this
what it's
before."
supposed to be. That's what
Yeah.
happens with my Funkos. My Funkos is commission, custom the
Of
first
course.
time, and then the price drops because they've made them. They have the pattern. They can make them again.
So I threatened to not buy more, and she's like, no, we could just do the custom the one time. I was like, yeah, why don't we do that? So,
Like,
but
yeah.
she's very nice.
Sounds good to
Like,
me.
Yeah. She's like, I've never had to do a custom order for. I was like, no, that's fine. It's just it doesn't make sense to charge me because then I would just wait and do one big order because I order as I go. I only do 1 or 2 per campaign because these are not cheap. I don't make any
Right.
profit really off of these things.
Right.
But I could go commercial, and I might eventually. I have like China. They offered to do it, and it was a really good deal. It's like $5 each, but I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna look like, and it doesn't have that same.
We got 500 million children who will be in the basement just making all this stuff for you, and we promise them half a bowl of rice. They work hard.
No, it's at least a 3/4 bowl of rice. Be fair.
Only
But,
if you're extra industrious.
I really, really, really wanted those 3D. They're like the real 3D, not the fake 3D of the rubber keychains.
Yeah.
But like the model is like $300, and then it's like $2 each. And I was like, well, it's not $2 each because I'm doing a $300 model.
China, if
And I
you
had
want me
no
to
idea
stop
what it's gonna
making,
look like.
China, if you want me to stop making fun of you, stop doing organ harvesting and slavery. Just saying.
I'm sure they're watching right now. And
Yeah, they're watching my stream.
They pay attention to my every word.
I know.
All of you should.
No. But that's why I think, like, Corissa, we could do some resin stuff where it's like you could make your own mold.
I have where are my specialty molds? Hold on.
And
I've got like
I know you
molds.
just got some stuff, right?
I have 2. Yeah, here they are. I have like 15 molds, but 2 are I haven't tried them yet. I'm one of those people that will buy everything for something new and then not try it for 3 years and then get obsessed with it and do it nonstop. But I have to build up to.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
So there.
Woo!
These are the cute Anubis molds. One, I don't know how cameras work, but
Are these silicone molds?
Yes. And then this is the Anubis and Hellhound one. So I haven't tried them yet, but these were custom made and they actually were like $30 each. These were not expensive. Yeah. I told you about it and you were just like, and I was like, I don't think you understand.
I think I need some of those.
Yeah.
You can make your own keychains.
I also have the 3D molds, but these scare me because, like, how the hell do I get it out of there? It also looks like a flashlight for anyone that knows what that is. But
I was like, what do you need that for?
yeah. But you like it's like a 3D.
Oh wait, all right, here.
Anubis, but how the hell do you get it out of there? You gotta like pull it apart. So yeah.
You have to. There should be a seam. It should fit together.
I mean, usually, like with a mold, you have usually a mold comes in 2 parts.
Yep.
And there should be some key locks in there, like some depressions and some extrusions, so like they fit together.
It doesn't. It's like there's like a crack in it, but it only opens like partial. See if I can get this damn thing.
Okay, I guess in that case you're supposed to kind of wiggle it out, but I don't know. I like the 2-part mold better, where I can just like tie it together really good.
Al just caught up with us. He was like, "That looks like a thing."
Yeah, it does. That's all it opens.
Okay.
It opens enough. You'll be able to get it out.
You'll be able to wiggle it out, but
that's
I don't know.
what she said.
I like the 2-part molds, but the only disadvantage of that is the 2-part molds is you usually have to clean up a seam line after you're done.
Yeah.
That one should keep you without having. You shouldn't have to worry about a seam line so much.
Do you have a vacuum for it? Like a Bell vacuum? You probably need a vacuum.
If it's what I think it is, it already has its own suction.
Stop it.
I didn't start that when you guys started. I'm just the finisher. I'm going for the happy ending.
I did buy a resin cooker, which I didn't know was a thing until I'm the person that buys everything there is for hobby, and then 10 years later I'm all set.
Hey, I just saw a new indie character just flash across the screen. The finisher.
I bought the cooker, which if you do resin, Laurie, you're gonna want, because it cuts down it goes from 12 hours of drying time to 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
we're gonna totally go Breaking Bad on this. By
the way, you're
gonna
have to remind me to tell you about my character, the nudist, because I think you've just given me a new character idea.
Yeah. See how it is? But yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Why is that still funny after all the times I've seen it?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna finally add the pillows to my next campaign.
Oh, look who it is!
The delivery.
Hi, Doc.
Hello.
What's up, Doc?
Hello.
Here comes the sexiest voice in the Madness Network.
Dr. Zing, baby.
Doc's got a face for radio.
Oh man.
Oh, Doc's handsome.
But a voice for movie trailers. Say, in a world.
In a world that has gone
dark. Yes, it works.
Yes.
I was told. What show was I just on, Pops? What show were we doing?
Pornhub.
Was it the Monday Madness? I think it was the Monday Madness yesterday. I had someone PM me and go,
Are you the guy that used to do the trailers for movies?
Please tell me you said yes.
No, I can't do that. I was like, no, that's not me.
You would be like, I met my hero today. Movie phone.
You should have said, no, that's my twin brother.
Did I miss the smashing?
You
Yeah.
did.
I rushed.
Technical difficulties. I was trying to light the sledgehammer on fire, and then I was trying to light the pumpkin on fire, and nothing would light. It's just
Nothing would catch fire, dude.
It was cold, and it's been raining for days. So it was just too.
She had defective lighter fluid.
I put the lighter fluid on? I swear to
It's
God,
your
I
fault
did.
because it would have worked if you'd been here, so it's your fault.
It is. I'll take the blame for it. It's I will. I'll watch that on the replay. I can't wait to see that.
But we did smash the bejesus out of Ichabod. He did die.
Yes, he gave it several good smashes.
Hey Doc, what you read my comic? Doc liked my comic.
Yes,
right,
I
Doc?
did. Yes, I did. Yes,
I'm up to 7. I don't think you have 6 and 7, or I don't know what you have.
I've got 1 through 4.
What slackers?
Catch up.
Well,
Yeah.
guess what? You have
42
42 minutes. It's the meaning of life. You got 42 minutes, people. Hop on here and.
I'm very upset that I wanted my husband to watch the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy yesterday because he had never seen it and he wouldn't watch it. Yeah.
The American movie or the BBC production?
The American movie. No, I don't know. Martin. It has Martin Freeman in it.
Okay, that's the American movie. The BBC production is actually a mini series, which is also good. But go check that out sometime if you get the chance.
Yeah, I actually read the book.
For the fish. Yeah, the book is the best, isn't it?
I read the book and I was mad to find out that there was supposed to be 4 books and he never answered the question. He never answered. So it should have been in his will. Like, what the hell? Like, really?
Yeah, tell us.
If you watch
Douglas Adams actually famously said, "I love deadlines. I like the whooshing sound they make when they fly right by."
If you watch the BBC production, it goes all the way to like the restaurant at the end of the time, and they circle back around to the start of evolution on Earth. So it's pretty comprehensive.
But don't ever read the book thinking that you're going to find a cohesive plot that's going to make sense. You will be disappointed.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
remember
no,
your towel. Remember your towel, right?
Never leave.
Right?
Lovely towel.
And
You
then
can
the
have a really
dolphins.
deep
I thought the
conversation
dolphins
with it.
leaving Earth was the funniest thing. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thanks for the fish.
So that wasn't there was it a babble fish?
Babelfish.
Isn't there like a language thing now called that?
Oh, ever
Babel?
since the movie came out, like somebody just said, like, "Hey, that's a fun idea," and they made a translator called Babelfish.
Yeah. Is that loud?
Nobody stopped them.
I was like, they didn't get sued because it's still there.
Yeah. No.
I imagine Douglas Adams probably thought it was like pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that still public domain?
75. It has to be 75 years, right? For public
Max,
domain?
wake up! Max, wake up!
Who would argue?
Honestly, because of Disney, almost everything has to be almost 100 years past the
Look at
inception.
that.
Max needs a haircut.
That's what I hear.
Been staring at the back of your head. Oh, look at your hair.
Max don't need a haircut.
Yeah, because Mickey Mouse finally coming up next
Excuse me,
year.
I'm sorry.
Superman and Batman are coming up in 2035.
Jeff, you have hair?
I do have hair. It's there.
I see it.
You got a better hairline than I do. Mine's I got like a 9 head.
Well, my brothers picked on me because I always had this high forehead. It's like, you're gonna lose your hair. And like, okay, one's got a bald spot and the other one's starting to do the Jack Nicholson roads. So like, eat it, suckers! I still got the full head of hair, and unlike my beard, it's still colored.
Yeah, my son delighted in giving me shit when he had long golden
Max is
hair.
Fabio for Halloween.
And he said-
Fabio. Max is Fabio.
And then he lost his hair before he even got to 30.
Oh no.
Hung on to
I
mine till
remember, like, I ran into one of my friends from high school, and like we were just in our 20s, and he had gone bald, and I was trying so hard not to stare at his head because I was so in shock to see somebody that young who's like sporting the Captain Picard, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man, what's up?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
new?"
I had the fear that I'm going to get the Captain Picard. That's why I'm growing my hair out so I can go with the George Carlin instead of the Captain Picard.
I was gonna
George
say you're
Carlin.
going for the Nicolas
Doing
Cage.
the riff raff.
Zach's
Hulkamania.
going for the Nicolas Cage look.
the upside is if you go bald, young, you never age. After that, you look the same age forever.
Yeah.
It's work for Patrick Stewart.
I think Corissa and I would disagree.
That's Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, one of my friends who went bald, he's like,
Patrick
it's like
Stewart's
bald
looking
now.
a little rough right now. I wouldn't say ass Patrick Stewart.
How long did he look exactly the same though?
He's looking a little rough.
Patrick
Tell him you're
Stewart's
not,
like 95 years old.
Well, yeah, he's finally old enough. You're not bald. That's a solar panel for a sex machine.
Human Hunters got 2 backers while we were smashing pumpkins.
That's right.
Watching tonight. Listen to the misinformation.
I know.
It's the
Max
boobs.
and Richard Duree doing the ninja launches.
Wait, how did you make it where the words were underneath the picture?
Huh?
When you just showed it, the info was underneath the picture.
It's just the size. You can hold control and roll your roller back.
This?
Glenn
Here.
says
So what I'm
Lori.
doing is I'm making the screen bigger, like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have 2 windows open.
Mm.
Glenn Fleming.
Everyone who backs the Roku campaign, I will draw boobs for $5.
Yeah, the
Limited boobs.
Human
You want
Hunters
to see
4.
some boobs? Oh my gosh! Here we go.
I was gonna say I'll show them for $5, but I probably shouldn't.
Go back the Roku
I'll
campaign.
flash mine. Woo, baby!
Excuse this man. I will kick him off for you. There you go. We don't. Okay. All right. You can show some side boob, but that's it.
Side boob. You
I'm
like
full
that
frontal,
side boob?
baby.
You should.
I am
because
full
that's
frontal.
My side boob.
Oh my goodness. So we're in the Salem witch trials right now. Is that where we are in Human Hunters?
Yep. Freya is she's a witch from Norway, and she gets arrested for being a witch because this one of the guys, a younger guy in town whose father is super rich, he keeps hitting on her and asking her to marry him, and she keeps telling him no, and his friends make fun of him for it. And finally, he gets sick and tired of it, and he claims that she's a witch and has him bewitched. And she ends up getting arrested for witchcraft. And then
All
they
my
take
exes have done that too.
I was gonna say, I was like, this sounds oddly so close to the truth. This is
Yep.
probably someone's poor life right here. She's a witch.
Yep, that's exactly what happened back in the day. And then we didn't show it in the pages because there's a lot of nudity. I mean, we showed a little bit of it. That's
I think you showed quite a bit.
her.
We'll get there.
Yeah, that's her casting
She's
magic.
like, put me in jail for witchcraft. I'll show you. Roast them alive.
Exactly.
That's fair.
She's,
Witchcraft.
So-
Oh no. She's like, oh yeah.
I'll show you some legit witchcraft.
Yeah.
We got to have her crossover with Elizabeth Payne at some
Oh
point.
no.
that'd
Elizabeth.
be cool. And then we've got Mateus Duarte's cover A, which is
the hot cover.
the snow cover with
Yeah.
her in the white. It's kind of got a little Emma Frost little.
I was
Thing
about to
going
say, it
forward
reminds
there.
me of Emma Frost.
I like the pile of skulls at her feet.
Yep. And then we've got Mariah Benez's cover with Freya in prison. And then we've got Fabio Sumeo's cover. That's his Safe for Work cover.
His covers are always my favorite.
Fabio is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
That guy's
I have the
amazing.
original art for 2 of them up there, and I still need to order 2 more for issue 5 and 6 for book 2.
Yay. Thank you.
Woohoo! 1 year anniversary.
1 year for Corissa. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming in, though. We appreciate it. I
Yeah.
love when people drive by.
Oh,
So this
yeah.
is suitable for work, eh?
And then that's Greg Bo Watson's, and it's very similar to Mariah's cover. We just let them do what they wanted to do, and
Yeah.
they kind of came up with the same concept, which is fine. You know, I mean, some people like Greg Bo, some people don't. This is our Halloween cover.
Leia.
Slave Leia.
This is done by a guy named Biker Bloke. He does a lot of satire and mashups and stuff like that. So we had him do a Slave Leia of Christine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the green cover, the same one with the green cover for.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't decide which one do you.
Green.
I'd like to see that done in. Well, no, I guess if you did it in red, she'd end up being the Scarlet Witch, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
I like the green.
So now that we've done that, woohoo!
And the that's Mateus Duarte's Not Safe for Work cover. He's the main artist in the book. And then we've got Fabio
Happy
Sumayo.
Little Devils.
I know. I was like,
Nudity
this
cover.
is still not the one that that shocked me. We're not there yet.
Oh,
I'll let you know which one I was like, holy moly.
My
Well,
goodness,
you know
it's
which one it was.
shocking.
I
You
already
know
know.
which one it was?
I already know.
Which one?
The one she's all bent over.
Yep, that's the one.
I
I
already
was
know.
like,
And
She went,
when,
and stop scrolling right there when
looking
she
at
done that.
me.
And she was scrolling fast.
TNA, a real
So,
American hero.
when you get when you buy a Not Safe for Work cover, you get the prints.
There we go.
I was like, no.
These are all prints. And
Yeah.
not when you get the Not Safe for Work covers, for every $1,000 up to $4,000 we raise. So right now we're at $2,000. So we've got the first two prints released, which is Marie up there, which is the one you were talking about, and then the next one is Freya down there. And then once we hit $3,000, we'll release Christine's picture, and then at $4,000 we release Cleo's picture.
Too many hoo-has.
Like with Max, it isn't the more you know, it's the more you show.
That's right.
I was scrolling. I was
think
like,
Cleo
yeah,
is my
okay,
favorite.
covers. Yeah. Dear God.
Yeah, Cleo's our mommy. She's Cleopatra.
Yeah, Cleo is my favorite character. That's not my favorite rendering of her,
Yeah.
but she's my favorite character out of the group.
You're
Got
not
combo
supposed to look
packs left in
directly
it.
into it.
You call the nude version Cleopatra?
Oh,
We've got numerous combo packs that you can
look at
grab
that.
up for different types of things. You can get the Not Safe for Work, the Safe for Work combo packs, or the Safe for Work, just completely, depending on which ones you want to grab, you can grab those. We've got the Not Safe for Work combo pack gives 3 covers, but it's 3 for the price of 2.
Nice.
And then you can get Human Hunters. It should say 4 on digital, but it says 3. We need to change
Let me
that.
jump in here real quick, Max. I also want to tell everybody there is a tier on the Roku channel where you can get Path of the Pale Rider #1, Worthy Chaos #1, Human Hunters #1,
Yeah.
Incantessi #1. And I forgot the other one, but five #1s.
And
Oh,
Boom's
wow.
on for $5.
One PDF tier.
Then we've
You
got
can
all our catch ups. You can grab the catch up covers, and then you can get like the Mary Machine Gun full catch up, which is all 4 of the original story issues, and then the Ninja Bimbos catch up. Or you can get everything Atrocity Press has done.
Wow.
We've got a 2024 calendar available. So this is definitely one that belongs in your garage.
Krista, we need to do a Draven and Jude calendar.
Yeah.
Gonna
we've-
even the score a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got, you only show 6 of the images. They're all done. We're just only showing 6 because you got to buy it to see the rest of them. There's no
Of course.
nudity in it, but they are very sexy pictures. And
His
then our
sexy
stretch goals.
lady.
Only
I
one
started-
backer away from my 120.
Oh, you got one?
Oh,
Nice.
come on, come on.
Nice. Come on.
Make
we
it
can
happen,
do it.
folks.
We can
Come
do
In
it.
a world where Max Devill only needs one more backer.
Well, Carissa needs one more backer.
Carissa,
Yeah.
Carissa.
That's
needs
what I
one.
said. That's what I said. I'm
Carissa.
sorry.
We need one more. You can do
Yeah.
it. Doc,
Yep.
Jeff, one of you.
So,
Someone go get it.
so Laurie, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Corissa has a little bit of eye candy in her books.
Yes,
Where's the Path of the Pale Rider eye candy?
it's coming. We meet a new character in 4 who
Okay.
is influential to the story and is female. And I will actually be not cosplaying. I'll be building a D&D character around this as well.
Mm.
So she's interesting. So we do have some eye candy coming, and then eventually we get to a point where there's a little too much eye candy. Like, what is going on here?
Is that the one where is that the one you're going to bring to our new game?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So there's that one. Yeah. In fact, I commissioned a pinup that hasn't been released yet. It's be in our next campaign. That people it's wild. It's
Excuse me.
coming.
Hello, Glenn Fleming, my friend. Good to
Yeah.
see you.
You have
Hope all-
eye
Here's
candy
eye
for the
candy.
hope all
ladies
is
as
well
well
across
as the
the
gents.
pond there.
Lori, he
But-
said he would have backed faster, but he was debating between no scratches and scratches. And I said, well, you're the tiebreaker right now. So if you go for no scratches, I win. And he just went for no scratches. So
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, there you go.
I
No
love.
scratches. baby.
These are all of our
Ooh, look at
Team No
these.
Scratches is
these are all
superior.
trading cards. We always
cards.
release 4 trading cards with each of our campaigns, and that way you can have the whole collection of trading cards.
Al says if we need some eye candy for the ladies, he can come on the show. Thank you, Al.
Well, actually, one of the
Do
trading
not,
cards.
do not doubt the sexiness of my Puerto Rican brother down there.
we'll make a calendar for Al. 12 months of Al.
Freya
Yeah,
with her
watch
bad
that.
witch,
Devill.
her bad witch T-shirt.
Nice.
Then Marie from the girl that's with her in prison when she was she's a voodoo priestess that gets
Oh, Marie Laveau.
yeah, that gets, and then we've got our beefcake Radu. He's our
Thank
James
you.
Bond /
Slash brother of Dracula.
Whip. We'll do it for sure.
and we've actually there's
Ooh,
a
bookmark.
cover in issue number 2 that has Radu with his shirt off and he's all naked standing on the bed. You don't get to see his junk or anything because it's covered up by the camera because the camera's taking a picture. But we got some beefcake covers too.
Thank you. We
That's
gotta
right.
keep
Gotta
Max
give the
is,
ladies something.
too.
A little something for the ladies, Max
That's
says.
right.
Because
Not bad
35%,
looking. I'm not gonna complain. I like the scruff.
yeah, 35% of our backers and purchasers are female.
There you go.
So, and then we've got the bookmark that's based
Nice.
off the Mateus's drawing, and then we've got the poker chip. No products or illustrations are made by AI at this company, and the
Right.
comic
Damn
book is
straight.
done.
oh, I like that little banner.
That's awesome.
As it should be. No AI products.
Yep.
Printing with Comics Wellspring. Get your 15% off.
That's Max.
16 is 10, right?
That's kind of how I roll too. Is like I don't even launch a campaign until my work is done.
Exactly.
Ditto.
I mean, Kickstarter was originally for people to say, "Hey, give me some money so I can make the book."
Yeah.
Right.
So many people got burned
Right.
that you really have to have the book done now in order for
Yeah.
people to back you.
And my thinking on it was when I came into this, no one knows me. I can't ask them to just throw money at me.
Exactly.
without having a product up front. Maybe when I've got 5 or 6 books behind me, I can launch. But I know me, man. My brain won't let me do that. I'm going to do the work first.
Yeah. And Chris is at 120 because I just backed it.
Yay!
Because I remember,
Nice.
'cause I remember one guy is like,
Thank you.
he just spent a summer. He worked his ass off. He saved up his money so he could pay his artist ahead of time. and got the work done. So when he launched, his book was ready to go.
See, saving up money does make sense, but I just go into debt like a normal person.
Do you know how I paid for the coloring on Mary Machine Gun issue 1?
How?
I sold plasma.
There you go. That's you bleed for your work, baby.
Exactly.
You didn't use red.
That's old school. I love the. I used to make short films as well, and I would read up, watch everything I could about like the filmmaking process. And I read Robert Rodriguez's book about how he funded El Mariachi by subjecting
Rebel
himself.
Without a Crew.
Yeah, see, he subjected himself to medical experimentation for the payoff at the end, and that's how he funded his movie.
Yep.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know the American route of going into debt. That's how the American way is.
All we have to do
I'm in
is
debt
sell
now,
a
too.
Robert
kidney.
Townsend, and Kevin Smith like went into massive credit card debt to get their first 2 films made.
60 grand or something.
Where's that disclaimer? We're gonna go ahead and put that up. We don't always yeah.
I don't advocate going into debt, but totally worth it.
Sometimes
Just
you got
when the
to.
background and behind me looks like a library, I went too far.
Statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily opinions of the Madness Network.
Right. Yeah.
We don't recommend you go into debt or sell your kidneys in order to make comics.
Kidney, that's not the next option I got going.
I've got 2 of those. I can live without
No, I
one.
got 2 of those.
Yeah,
Exactly.
totally. Don't go into debt.
Yeah. Totally worth going into debt. So
Go into debt. You're going to go into debt anyway. Have you seen the state of the country?
I like how I was like, I don't know how much you spend, but the bills are paid, right? I was like, yep.
Yes.
So I couldn't find, Corissa, I couldn't find an add-on that was just for issue number 5 or issue number 6 because I've got 1 through 5.
It's there. There's a $10 one and there's 2 $15 ones. They should all be in order.
Is it an add-on?
It's an add-on, yeah.
Okay.
Because I have all as add-ons. There's a regular cover and then there's 2 variants for 6. There are 5 and 6. So 5 has what did I have for 5? Oh, Fabio's cover. I don't even know my own damn covers. And then I had 6 is the wraparound that Laurie got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making more of those, so there's like what 6 left? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pushing all the buttons.
You know, I'm sitting here and it occurs to me that going across the top of our panel here are 3 of the most productive independent comic makers out there. Path of the Pale Rider, Worthy Chaos, and Everything Atrocity. You guys are serious, prolific, serious creators. So I raise my coffee mug to you.
Well,
Thank you. I don't really feel like I've done anything, but
Or whatever.
my credit card does everything. I just wrote it.
You've in 1 year you've done more books than I'll do before I pass mandatory retirement age.
10 books.
Yeah.
I even have Carissa's coloring book.
That's right.
You've done 10 books in a year?
I've done 10 books. Well, one is issue 1, but 2 different artists. So I paid for 10, but it's 9 different
11.
stories.
That is still astounding.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't it?
I am but
and then Laurie's on.
Hats off.
Yeah, Laurie's on
I'm on
number 4, and then Max has got a whole freaking library.
Yeah,
Max has like 11 books in back stock that you can add.
I can't call Laurie an underachiever because she doesn't just done 4 books. She's done short films. She's done all this crazy internet viral campaign stuff.
Well, you know,
She's
4
turned into
books only
J.J.
sounds
Abrams
like
over there.
Yeah, four books only sounds like a small number because of Max.
Because of who else is here.
4 books though, in what kind of time period?
Well, I'll put it out this way.
Less than 2 years. We're in our first year.
Yeah. I mean, nobody else is doing that.
Billy
Did
Tucci.
you find the add-ons?
I mean, like if you remember, like when she first hit the shelves, Billy Tucci, he only put out 4 books his first year.
Facebook user.
because he's doing all that stuff himself, and that's before we have
Yeah.
the crowdfunding and everything. It takes time to do it all yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Serious
it
commitment.
takes not just time; it takes dedication, and these guys
Yeah.
got it. These guys got it.
And as a writer, it takes me money because I got to pay these artists.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I
Which
draw my
also
own.
takes time.
I
It
can,
takes time.
We got
I
new
can
one.
afford me, Max. I can
Yep.
afford me.
Chris is at 3,600. Way to go.
Woohoo! I'm only $21 away from matching my highest, but I have the highest
Yeah.
backers, so that's what matters.
That's what matters is the backer count
Yep.
because that's more
I
people
agree.
reading your book.
Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing, we're going to be launching Damn Dirty Thing, the campaign here very shortly.
Yes, when?
Because Pariah is already in fulfillment as of yesterday.
Yay.
So Anthony and I were talking yesterday about launching the campaign. I like to keep my campaigns very simple, 1 or 2 little tchotchkes, and that's it. But I'm doing a stretch goal this time because of we have people like Fanta who have a hard time seeing. I'm going to be doing an audiobook of A Damn Dirty Thing.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
And that's going to be,
Who's gonna do the voice? You?
yeah, I'm going to do it
I mean, come on. Who's
I know
got a
that's
better
why I was
voice?
like, you have to do it.
because I can afford me. That's the only reason. But we're going to do audiobook for the floppy, and then I'm doing the novella of A Damn Dirty Thing, and I will do an audiobook for it as well.
Yes. Oh, I just got ideas.
I love the
I
fact
think
that
you
you
recorded
I love the fact that you consider your audience like that.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, it Fanta is the one we know the best. She has a vision impairment, and she's a super fan. But she's not the only one. It came to my attention. There were 2 or 3 others that are in the chat, and there's even our friend Jason Bascom is a legally blind artist, and he's good.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, hell, man, why not do an audiobook?
I get that. I'm halfway to legally blind.
Yeah, I'm not so great with the vision myself.
I'm legally blind sometimes.
16 minutes.
Woo.
Need more coffee. Shall return.
All right.
And speaking of which, this just popped up on my email. Another blurb for a fellow who's not here right now for the Mythicals.
Oh yeah, Hojo.
Yeah.
Did he just launch?
Let's see. It's currently is at 75 backers.
Oh, so
650% funded of his original goal, which was only $500.
okay. I was like, what?
He's up to 3251 with 43 days to go.
All right, 43 days.
Yeah.
You do a 60-day campaign? Good Lord. I can't do them that long. I would go crazy.
Let's see. It started October 14th was the start of his campaign. So it looks like
45 days?
Yeah, because we're into it's 60 days by the looks of it.
60 days. God bless y'all who do the 60-day campaigns. I just
No, bro.
30 days.
I'm going the other way. I'm going less.
Yeah, I did
My
28
next ones are
days.
3.
I
Yeah.
did 28 days this time, and we did fine. So we'll continue
Human-
to kind of whittle.
Human Hunters is 21 days. We've been doing 21-day campaigns for the last year. and
Yeah.
they've
I mean,
been
I
doing-
like the shorter campaigns because if it goes longer than a month, it's easy to forget about. It gets kind of lost if you're not ready initially to back something. And
Well, we
takes
set up
2
our
weeks.
campaigns to where they're 21 days and we hit 2 pay periods.
Mm,
That
smart.
way, like, you can hit the first pay period when the book launches and then the second pay period around the time the book ends.
Nice.
that's a good strategy.
I'm just every other month.
And I'm at the whim of my artists.
Yeah,
When are you done? Okay, we'll start the next one.
Issue 9 is finished ink today, and it's halfway colored, and then it's a third the way lettered for issue 9, so it's getting there.
Nice.
It's more complicated now because I have a chain of people. Usually my
Yeah.
artist does it all. Like, I have no idea when it comes to Matt. I'm like, oh, that's the wrong color. I'm so sorry. He's like, that's okay. I'm like, I
Yeah.
forgot that I have to like tell you things. I don't know. Like he
Yeah.
had the candlestick in gold, but to get it through the ghost, it has to be silver. So he had to change. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, stop apologizing because I'm sorry.
Well, once it's flatted, he can drag and drop the right color in there, so it's really not.
I still
much.
feel bad.
I still
It's the
feel
flatting
bad
that's the
too.
time-consuming part.
Yeah, and like and just asking for changes. I get you, and especially because poor Matt now he's in such high demand. You know what I mean? Because he's working on your stuff, he's working on my stuff, he works on Chris Hayes' stuff.
I warned him in the beginning. My stuff never ends. That he's like chained to it for life now. I don't know. What to
Yeah,
do.
but you have to release him when it's my turn.
So you're saying you're like China. I see.
Yeah, she basically locks her artists in the basement.
Yeah,
and feeds them Rice Krispies.
Oh, my artist posted the RoboCop meme that said this poor guy died and he had to go back to work the next day. And he goes, his boss made him go back the next day. I was like, that would be me. You would have to go back the next day. Sorry. I might give him 2 days off if there's a bombing or something. But
like, oh, did you die? Sorry, you got work to do. Get back to work. Hey, it's George.
Like, we're gonna,
what's up, man.
You don't get to call in dead.
No, you can't call in dead. Sorry.
Gonna like it's just waiting there with the defibrillator paddle. Like, oh no, bam, bam, get your ass back up.
Norman, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Wayfire?
We were talking about you last night.
Uh-oh. It was all good things, I hope.
It was all good things. I almost choked on my coffee.
Y'all have to go back and watch the replay of this. About 20 minutes in is when we smashed the pumpkin. We tried to light the pumpkin on fire, but it unfortunately did not work.
That may end up being a blessing, Laurie.
Maybe it's like you are wearing flammable clothing. You
right.
Do this, but at some point, I'm going to make that happen. We will light something on fire and then smash it because it's going to be.
All right, this is totally unrelated, but in my email, I've been sent online and offline dating for 50+ singles. Okay, you got it right. I'm 50+, but I've been married for a very long time. What are you doing in my inbox? I'm getting online dating ads in my email now for 50+ singles. So like 50+ check, single, no. Spy on me better, please.
It was like, what did you click on, Jeff? Naughty.
They heard me talking about drawing boobs, and here I go.
Is that it? They were like, you were looking at not suitable for work comics.
It's like, draw me like your French girls, Jack.
It was like, there's a starfish on this one, Max. What's going on? It's looking at me.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot.
When you look into the abyss looks back.
That's what that one was. I was like, oh my Lord. And I told you guys that story too about my cover on last campaign for number 3. I have a not suitable for work cover that William Russell did. And we were talking about doing a spicy cover and I wasn't sure quite what I was looking for. And he did like 2 kind of real quick drawings and sent them to me. He was like, which one do you like better? And the second one was like really compromised position. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I am not ready for this.
If I'm going to do a spicy cover, I'd probably, with my sense of humor, I'd probably draw like a hot pepper with boobs. It's all about the boobs today.
I am so tempted to have Dwayne Fink drawn as a pinup because that would be fun.
I was thinking about doing the bear in a bikini. Posing.
Big James.
Big James.
Break out again.
Like, that's not scary. That's just gross.
Reminds me of my buddy when I was in the army in Germany. This one guy, I can't remember his last name now, but he was a big fat dude. He used to wear thong underwear, and he would go to the bar and he would pull his pants down and show it to the girls, and he'd be like, sexy or not so sexy.
Put it away. Like, pour that alcohol in my eyeballs so I can't see, please. 9 minutes. Everybody go make your final selections here on Worthy Chaos.
Corissa, I know you've answered this for others, but I'm unaware. Who in the hell did that art that's behind the
This one.
that.
Tell him the name, Laurie.
Erwin J. Rosa.
And it's gorgeous. Absolutely
He's gonna do
stunning.
another one for me.
It's
He's
not
obsessed
just the rendering, but the coloring and the shading. That is an amazing looking composition.
Yeah, I
He's
would
he
like
couldn't
one
get
of
the
these.
car.
Say it again.
He was upset he couldn't do the Impala in it, so I told him if he wants, he could do one in book 3 that has the Impala in it. So
I mean, I say this in all seriousness. This looks like something I would have seen out of heavy metal back in the day. That's how good that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought this was the one that Timothy Fling. This is the artist that he uses quite frequently.
Yep, that's where I saw him. But actually, Carlos is the one that gave him to me.
Yes,
yeah.
That's so good. I'm getting imposter syndrome. Just
he does. He's done work for Whitefire and for Timothy Fling. Now, the only thing, Corissa, the next time the way she's holding her pistol is called cup and saucer. Nobody shoots that way anymore.
No.
She wasn't officially trained. Leave her alone.
Well, invigorate me.
Oh no.
Hey, she's bringing it back.
This is cup and saucer. This is before they really knew what to do with the offhand. Now it's thumb over thumb, hands that are locked. All right. Whether you're shooting Weaver, which is shooting arm straight, the other one bent and pulling.
Weaver grip.
Or isosceles, where you just push out straight from the chest.
Yeah,
you know, I didn't draw it, right?
Thus.
No, I'm a little weird. I kind of have an amalgamation of Weaver and cup and saucer when I shoot.
Really?
I don't shoot like the way she does, but I also didn't draw it, so
it just depends on the situation. You know, like I just go the straightforward way, of course, at the range because there's no reason to do Weaver.
Push it out from your chest.
Yeah,
punch those shoulders. Punch them shoulders and push.
Part of it is I carry like small handguns.
Jeff, not on the stream. Goodbye, Jeff. He's like, I don't want to have to deal with that. You're gonna get the video pulled down.
Deal with what? What do you do?
Second Amendment.
Nothing. He did nothing.
121.
Get our stream canceled.
Look at my shirt.
7 minutes left to go. We can get 122. We got 7 minutes left. We can get 122.
$20 more. Like seriously, 20 what? 20 what dollars? 27?
I need 21 to match the highest I've ever done. So 22 to beat it.
We need $25, please. Someone so she can beat her previous numbers on all across the board. Would be great. That's always the best feeling because we as indies, you know, we say we don't compete with each other, but the thing that we absolutely compete with is our previous campaigns.
Well said. Well said.
Right?
You know, I always say that, I mean, there is a community between the independent comic book creators, but we're also competition for each other. I mean, that's just the way it is because
I mean, like seeing what everybody else is doing, it pushes you to push
it's
yourself.
a friendly competition.
When I look at this guy's cover right here, it makes me want to do better. It's like, God knows, like this guy has set the bar. I've got to see if I can get there somehow.
And tell me her name again, Corissa.
I don't say names. I'm dyslexic. Laurie.
You're talking about her character? Serafina?
Yeah, my character. I think with the artist. Serafina.
Serafina, yeah.
No one else can call us Sierra.
Particularly Serafina in that piece of art. That is so well executed.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I really think he captured your characters very well.
Yeah.
He's one of him and Fabio do the characters. Oh, well, and now Jeremy from Resident Evil. The three do my variants the best.
I think they all understand your art. You know, your
I'd
series.
I'd love to see the Fabio
just
sometime.
Fabio just doesn't miss. That dude is just
right.
I have these two original covers here, and I absolutely love them. It's
Corissa, did you describe these the first time they were rendered, or did you have your own little sketches you had done?
What do you mean?
Your characters, did you describe them to your artist and they designed them, or did you have little sketches?
My main artist?
The first time they appeared visually.
He's talking about with the variant artist. Did you describe what you wanted on the cover?
I never tell artists what to do.
No. That's not what I'm asking. The first time they visually appeared was in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Did you describe them to the first person that drew them, or did you do little sketches of them?
No, I just told them what to draw.
Okay.
It took about 25 to 30 artists to get what was in my head.
There
I
you go.
spent thousands of freaking dollars, man.
There you go. That's what I was after.
I feel you. I did the same. I had a few artists attached and it didn't go anywhere and things ended up falling through. And then when Marco drew that character bio of Jude St. Clair, I was like, this is it. This is it. We're in the right place now. These are
That's
all
what happened with
these
Mary
are her
Machine
previous
Gun.
covers.
I hired Fernando to do colors for Mary Machine Gun, and we had another penciler, and then Fernando did some pencils and stuff like that just to show me what he could do, and I was like, all right, you're hired.
Right.
Speaking of pencils,
Doran says he's got to get back. Excuse me. Doran says he's got to get back to work. Keep rocking. His Kickstarter is still live, and he dropped the link. So go give Doran a look, boys and girls.
There you go.
You won't be disappointed.
Speaking of pencils, like if you could, I would really love to see the pencils of this this beautifully painted cover sometime. If you could, like tweet that out or something.
Does he have it? Did you get it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The pencil version of your cover here from Irwin.
I have the black and white. I have the ink version for the comic book, for the color.
I always like to see the progress. I'd like to see what the pencils look like, before the final render here, just to see, what gets done. Because some things get done. Some pencils are very meticulous. Like you might get like a J. Anacleto kind of thing, where like everything is beautifully rendered in pencils.
Oh, my artist was his was I don't remember what his was. I have it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. My artist, his pencils look like better than most people's finished. So
yeah.
It's like Mark Silvestri. That dude's pencils are just amazing.
Yeah.
Because I tend to do very rough pencils, and I finish things out.
Oh, and Steve Epting too. Steve Epting's
pencils.
Yeah. I'd rather look if he would do a book and not ink it or color it. Just let it be the pencils. I would snatch that up so fast.
I have a pen. I do have the pencils. Hold on.
All right. Well, we're at 93 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it up until after the campaign has the confetti.
Yeah, we're counting down. The final countdown.
Come on, let's get one more in. You've still got time to get one more in.
Okay. It's the longest.
We're leaving together.
Yeah.
But still it's farewell.
69 dudes.
Cool. I'll share that. That's very basic though.
For $69 more, I'll draw more boobs.
It went red.
Red Timing Clark.
Two choices of
Oh, well, I would call that a sketch. I wouldn't even call that pencils. It was like
a
thumbnail.
Sketch. That's the next part would look done. So
you gotta really trust a guy then, man. I've had that before too, like that yellow cover, the Big James cover for last issue on 3. The artist was like, "Do you trust me?" And I was like, "I don't know, man."
That's always scary when somebody asks you like,
"Yeah." I was like, "It's gonna be really risky. I could love her, I could hate it, and then you got to do it over." And he was like, "No, it's Big James." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's great, except," but I ended up loving it, so I was like, "Yeah, all right."
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2,
1.
Confetti! Congratulations, Corissa.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Whee.
Okay, I gotta go ship now. Bye.
Well, show's over anyway.
Awesome. Woo!
We'll wrap it up. Let me see. In the meantime, Max is at 53.
Your project has successfully funded. Hey, my hardcover is supposed to show up today, so we'll see.
Human Hunters.
And 31 hours still to go on the Roku campaign. Don't forget about the Roku campaign.
Yeah.
We all got stuff here. You can get Atrocity Press. You can get Worthy Chaos. You can get stuff custom, drawn by Jeff Bracey. You can have smash a pumpkin with your name on it for an ad. Everything is here, guys. So if you love what we do, look, Your Horrible Death by Jeff Bracey.
Or boobs.
Or boobs. You want to be killed by a giant boob?
Yeah, smashed to death.
That's a weird fetish, but I'm sure it's legit.
I'm sure
All
it's
right,
out
I'm
there.
leaving. Bye.
That's probably the least weird thing I've seen on the internet.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I got to go celebrate my 10 years because this
Yeah,
is
your 1 year. Oh, your 10-year anniversary? Good
It's
Lord.
my 10 years with my husband. Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations
Oh,
on
wonderful.
everything.
Can you tell Halloween's my favorite?
Yeah. I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished in these last 12 months. And I'm so thankful you're my friend and colleague. I really look forward to seeing what you're going to be doing this next 12 months too.
Oh yeah.
Well, you've seen the next 2 issues because you see it before anybody else.
In a couple weeks when we launch the next one.
2 weeks.
We'll be here.
Yeah. As soon as I get it, I'm going to send the video and then you'll see. Once I find out where to store them all.
I know. It's like you got bookshelves.
500. My husband's like, where are we going to put these? I was like, I don't know. The next to our house is for sale. We can put them there. I don't know.
I was like, I need to get some shelving units for my garage.
It's like, what are these comics doing in this house? They appear to be squatting, sir.
I'll send the video as soon as I get it. I can't wait to have the hardcover in my hand. Woo. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Corissa.
Thanks,
Love you, honey.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Well, I guess I could remove the screen. There we go.
By the way, I love your shirt, Laurie.
Thank you. I know it was very perfect for today. And then the Pikachu suit, of course, I can only wear half of it when I'm in this chair because it is warm, it's hot as balls. We'll just put it that way.
Little spicy in that Pikachu outfit, huh?
What?
A little spicy in the Pikachu outfit.
It's hot in this thing. It was perfect for going outside though. And I had another costume planned. I was telling Max yesterday. I had something planned and couldn't quite get all the pieces for it. So we're gonna shelve that one until maybe the next time. So we'll keep working on some things and we will get the fire going. We will. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And I will play some ads on the way out. Please support indie. Please go check out the Roku on its countdown as well. And go check out Human Hunters because number four, because tits and ass, I guess.
That's right.
No, it's a great story. Great story.
Torture.
Tits and ass. A great story with tits and ass.
It has all the things. The Roku has all the things. Everybody go check out all the good things. And we will see you next week. I don't remember who my guest is. I'm sure they're amazing. And I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Peace.
Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit CB